So this is the system that we use for seating. As you can see all of the tables on screen, and it helps the host determine server rotation. And up here on the top, we have our seated and available parties, so it can help us give more accurate wait times. Up here is our call ahead system. The difference between that is it helps us predict wait times so we can better seat the guest. And the second thing about this system is the reservation. It gives our hosts easy access to set up reservations, and it'll let us know if we need to have a table set up or not. And this is our AV controller. As you can see, there's about 6 or 7 different TVs we have throughout the restaurant. And through here, I can select what receiver is on which TV. And then on this screen, I can select which channel's on which receiver. So if a guest wants to watch a different channel of sports or just anything else, and I can also control the music and the sounds throughout the restaurant. Over here we have our handheld station. These serve as a handheld POS system, so whenever a server greets a table or wants to go to someone else's table, they can put in their drink order or their food order immediately as they order it. There's no walking back to a computer station, waiting 30 seconds for another server to finish putting in their order, then putting in your order. And although it's only 45 seconds to a minute, it does save a lot of time and helps turntables and feeds, or helps enable revenue to go up. So BJ's Compass is our training website that we use in order to look over new menu rollouts, just procedures, all of that. You have our tip portal, which this hasn't gone live yet, but it's in the works. And the idea on how this works is instead of getting paid cash every night, you report your tips and you receive your tips electronically within the hour into your bank account. Another cool function is you can also immediately tip out people. Another way that we track the health of these handheld POS systems is through that handheld center. And whenever you press it, it pulls up a window that just says like working normally, has issue, and then we'll put in the issue from there. And then that way we can track how the health of the handhelds have gone down.
You know, a lot of it comes from just being worked for the company for 11 years. You just kind of build up a knowledge of, okay, last time this happened, I sent a switchboard to IT and said help, and they called me, and this is what they had to do. This is what they walked me through. I've noticed an increase in guests being less frustrated with, oh, why can't I do this? Oh, why can't I do that? Oh, why are you making me do this? To, oh, okay, that's easy. I can do that. Okay, that's easy. I can do that. So I don't know if satisfaction is the right word. I guess you can say satisfied for sure. I don't think guests get annoyed or unsatisfied if there's some hiccups, but I think they acknowledge we're trying to do things easier and better. Especially our app, I think they know that this is designed to save you time. I mean, I think everybody does, because that's just human nature. But if I look at it and take out the objectivity, I never know which one to say. But if I really look at it as my company knows what they're doing. I mean, I'm with this company for a reason, because I have faith in my executives and what they're doing, and I do. I'm fine with it. The number one thing is probably just one-on-one pre-shifting, right? When somebody comes to get their handheld assigned to them, that's when we're like, okay, this has changed. Okay, this is new. Okay, this is what your focus is probably going to be today.
For our technology trends, we have chosen 4 main trends that are either up and coming in the hospitality industry or are currently within the hospitality industry when it comes to technology. The first one we chose is the POS handheld devices. These are already implemented within BJ's, and they have added new levels of speed, accuracy, and efficiency to the overall experience for guests and team members. These do, however, come at a high initial cost, but they save the business more money in the long run. Our second technology trend is having multiple ways to order online. For BJ's Brewhouse specifically, you can order through their app, their website. They're linked with food delivery apps such as DoorDash, and you can always call over the phone. This has resulted in a 200 to 250% increase in takeout sales overall.
The third technology trend is uniform training for employees. The way BJ's trains its employees is through a website called Compass. What Compass does is it allows every person to receive the same exact training for every single job description, from busing to serving to line cook. One of the also added benefits of using Compass is it adds a social platform for people who have any questions about procedures or new menu rollouts or just want to share their accomplishments. The fourth technology trend is digital inventory tracking. BJ's, like most companies, use a point of sale software system to help them with inventory. It lets them better see their usage of the assets, and then it allows more efficient and accurate inventory counts. It can also provide a suggested par level to meet business needs, so that way managers can order certain ingredients if they get too low for business the next day. Alrighty, so this is our Otis board. There's a lot of windows here, so I'm going to break it down. On the bottom right, we have our server scorecard. What this does is it compiles a list of our top 30 servers, and it takes in factors like how many comps they have, how long their table times are, how many guest reviews they get, and just a whole lot of other things, how often they spend time within a table, like on a posse, ringing an order, and it just compiles a list. It's a little trivial, but it helps us watch out for development or people who need some following up on. Our shift focus to the left of that is just something where we can throw out a note saying, hey, watch out for this, or make sure we're doing this. The window to the left of that is our comp activity, and this is one of the most important windows that the managers look at. This tells us exactly how much food we've comped, how many drinks we've comped, and it breaks it down into what reason. It also will tell us how much money we've spent in, or how much money we've redeemed for marketing. And then down below, it shows us our team member benefits, just to make sure that, hey, someone's ordering too much, team member meals, or there's too much manager meals going out. And then to the bottom left, you have your KDS workload, and this just breaks it down on which kitchen station has the most workload. So you can see your front of the house, and then your non-alcoholic beverage, your pizza, your pasta, your grill line, your appetizer, and salad, and it just tells you how well everything's going. Above that's going to be your forecast. So right here, you can see our actual sales. The graph sometimes is misleading, but our actual sales are at 13,600, and our forecasted are at 13,789. So we're just short of the graph for the forecast at this time that this picture was taken. To top right of that, you have our NPS scores, and again, that just takes our guest reviews that we get for guests that leave comments on via the loyalty system, and it asks the guest about how our food tastes, is the restaurant clean, how was the service, was it quick, was it slow, were we nice, and how they valued everything. On top of that, it can show us what reservations we have for the day, and more importantly, what guests who are part of our loyalty program and where they're located, so a manager can stop by and ask them how their day is going. And then occasionally the screen will flip and it'll show us more information. It'll show us our forecasted labor and our actual labor, so just to let us know, hey, if we need to make cuts now, or if we need to keep more people on. Then on the bottom right, again, you can see occasionally we throw contests about once every month or so. and that's for gift cards or something, but this is how we track and keep hold of that.